Alright, to elaborate on this video from DJ Bless One, who I often, I guess, bump attention with, as another severe question about my little cousin, Leonard. As I said, first and only time I met Leonard was at my great-grandmother's funeral in Chase City, Virginia, along with Davon Bennett and Cameron Washington. Those are the three rappers that made it from Chicago that was closest to me, and that was closest to Uncle David. Okay? So, in law, back in the days, I'm talking about the colonial times, if they didn't arrest you and they let you out, like on probation, parole, probably like, house arrest, or it's just a time where they release you and then they lock you back up. Back in the days, those rules were to actually kill the prisoner. It's still in, that's why the judges and the prosecution, that's why they do what they do. So if you're not locked up, right, and you have this whatever, this bad stigma with you, and you're in trouble with the law is basically saying to kill you. Now, the prison system is meant for them people for salaries, the police to stay employed, the government officials, the judges, the courts. It's all made for, salaries. The food in jail sucks. The work, you don't get paid a lot. So in the city of Chicago, at this specific time, what didn't make headlines is on the radio, they actually announced that L.A. Capone was recording in one of those nearby famous studios. That's another way of propaganda displayed from other countries. Get what I'm saying? So the whole city of Chicago, maybe the people in the area around the studio, knows LA is recording in that specific studio and keeping it on the hush. Is it on the internet? Is it on IG? Is it on Facebook? Any social media platform. So as he's there recording, the bigger question is the whole neighborhood plotting or are they quiet? So when I say propaganda from another country, right? You have an artist who is solo, and now from his independency, now he's messing with everybody in the industry. His alliance, his acceptance, his featuring is coming from people that's related to the industry. So that's another way of opening the door. So now they got tracks on him. Now he's working in his schedule. See how that goes? So no matter if he's at home, no matter if he's at another studio in another country, if the radio goes off from propaganda, he has a fan base, a following, his numbers grew, his bars got better, you can't front. He started off nice and then got way better. So the radio played a part in the back door because it was an announcement. The radio station wasn't right next to the studio. The radio station wasn't inside of the studio. Had the radio station been inside of the studio with LA, would they have said it? Oh, LA Capone is here, knowing all the beef and all the drama they have. and how easy it is to get one of those places shot up with those guns that they carry in Chicago. I do understand that. I'm 100% right. What are the chances of the radio announcing LA Capone in the studio if the studio was in the radio station? Think about it. In the radio station. Way different circumstance. It's more dangerous. I doubt the radio would say anything.
You can hear the dude say FYN. Tay 600 also stated a statement like that. Like, they knew and know who already allegedly did the drills and who took out their folks in them. And if you don't believe me, let's go to Tay.
Now let me tell you something. As I'm talking to you, DJ Bless One, Ismokehiphop. Now that I know you do watch my videos and I have your attention despite my story, as you can see, my bloodline is watched on through The Wire on TV by you know who. So this was Leonard's best friend. It was Tay 600. It actually wasn't his rap compadre. It wasn't Rondo number 9. That wasn't his best friend. That was just, a rap partner. I mean, they got cool, but they from two different hoods, and this was his best friend. And now to this day, Tay 600 has a problem with Rondo number 9. Even though Rondo number 9 and C-Dot, not C-Dot, C-Day, sorry, C-Day 600, they went, and they had to get some type of revenge for LA, supposedly. I mean, I don't know how, and the killers is actually in jail. So it looks like self-defense, if you ask me, for Rondo number 9. Because if you're trying to get the killers, but the killers are in jail, and you wind up shooting somebody that was associated with the situation, a cab driver. Right, so the cab driver was the driver to come to the studio and perform the backdooring. And the 3 are arrested. So Rondo number 9 and C-Day 600, they get into a shootout. Somebody's dead, and it was a taxi driver who coincidentally was at the studio that day. Gotta make sense of it. So all of a sudden, Rondo number 9 just pops up and just wants to do music. But how about the treacherous and deadly beef from the different neighborhoods? The relationships, family, friendships, the bloodlines.
When he responds on the Capone news, he explains he explains that they knew that day LA Capone died, who did it. Let's hear his word for a clear picture.
You see, this is why. Let me pause it. This is why when we get older, we don't want to be around each other. Because you find out, like, it's really no point, because we all want to get up with a chick at the end of the day. They want to get up with a chick at the end of the day. So where did Rondo number 9 come from? It was perfect. Back door. You see how they sacrifice the family? And then these dudes, they just lay back. You see what I'm saying? It's fake love. You don't know who to trust. He's probably scared of the other people. He was probably Leonard's best friend at dear, at heart, truly. And now he, Rondo number 9 is in jail. Now he's out. You see how it changes? The effect changes. His dreads is off. You can tell he's stressed. All for music.
Yeah, the story basically came out. They were rats. They were telling on the situation. You know, it's a whole lot going on with the going on. And I'm sorry for his mama. She's hurt, bruh. Like losing a child like that for stupid games and winning stupid prizes. And nobody really wins, bruh. Everybody loses. And that's the real truth to this whole thing. Everybody loses. Believe me on that game. I ain't trying to tell you. They all almost end up flipping on each other regardless. So when you hear folks in them saying FYN, they been knew who got rid of LA Capone. Now we just need to know who backdoored him in the studio. They need to go look
Got
at
rid.
who was there. Who gave
Got rid. Now, this is my problem with music. We're getting rid of each other, but we also making it with each other, and we starting it with each other. What do you mean, got rid? If he making music and got a fan base and popping at the same time, there's no competition. All you gotta do is just shine, I guess. If you're not that same person and you trying to make it, you gotta shine on your own. This get rid shit, it seems like you're talking in codes. Like he wasn't doing something to your liking. You see something else. You had to get rid of him. What do you mean? It's 50,000 niggas in one gang. It be 30,000 niggas in one set. How many more people do you have to get rid of? Getting rid now? You're encouraging us to rap. High school ain't work, you want us to rap. And now you want to get rid, right? Get rid of us, right?
the drop to get LA Capone?
Is this what we live for, though? Video footage of a bunch of friend of foes voguing, brazen, stacking. You see? That shit is corny to me. If you gonna make music, then make music by yourself. Start by yourself. Create by yourself. Finish by yourself. You see how I'm the Clipper? My little cousin had it number 9. He should have had his Clipper. You feel me? And look at this nigga. Bet it. They know that. You see how he doesn't get the king? He don't get the king for some reason. I don't know. It's like he's not black enough for a black girl. He can't get the king too much to this day. Even though Davon has him tatted on his left arm in red, has his name tatted on him, and he still couldn't get king. This is the backdoor. During the videos, there's 1,000 of us. Why won't y'all post up outside of the studio in our city? This is it. This is the industry at its finest. I got 1,000,001 people, boys and girls, babies and everything. I got everything going on.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When in doubt,
But when I'm recording, why you can't be outside of the studio?
Situation doing that, lives are lost and they can't be got back. Rest in peace to Capone, free all the guys. I don't wish prison and jail on nobody. If you're gonna catch them in traffic. It is what it is. But honestly, man, shout out to his mama, his beautiful mama as well. Rest in peace to the deceased. It's unfortunate at the end of the day. You only can just wish everybody the best.
See, man, it's the beautiful mama shit. You know? And his pops, more or less, was probably related to us. You notice how I don't really know for a fact. Same thing with Davon. I knew his mom. I just knew it. And when I seen Tank's mom, I knew it was his pops that was related to us. I just knew C-Dot looked just like David, so it was just, and you could tell how him and Davon was, so. But just DJ Bless one. Can we clean it up? This is why people kill people. For that same fucking reason right there.
Try to make sense to everything and the reality of things. You know what
Extra
I mean?
attention, unwanted said, stated shit.
Thank you for watching another episode of I Smoke Hip Hop Live. Salute.